first day of a 2-month trip that's going to take me through from Kansas to Washington D.C. and then flying over to Europe, going from Norway south. So grateful to be out. Have a nice day for riding.
I'd been thinking about doing a trip like this for quite some time, and I finally made the decision to do it in the summer of 2021, so I had been planning for about a year. My original plan was to start from my home in Colorado, but I got delayed in my departure, and so in order to keep on track, I got a ride out to Ness City, Kansas, and unceremoniously started from there. I pedaled through 9 states, including Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Washington, D.C.
Just started my day with a little headwind and rainstorm, so I'm soaked. But I just turned a corner. Now I've got the tailwind, and it's a beautiful morning.
The weather in Kansas and Missouri was especially hot. Many days the high temperatures measured over 100 degrees. Therefore, I tried to get an early start, take breaks when I had the chance, and I drank plenty of water and Gatorade. I spent time each evening figuring out where I would stay the following night, but beyond that, I tried to stay in the present moment, watching the country reveal itself at a slow, deliberate pace. I traveled alone and carried all of my gear. I slept in a wide variety of places, including city parks, campgrounds, nice hotels, not so nice hotels, as well as places that are only open to touring cyclists. These included churches, special campgrounds, and accommodations and bike shops.
Morning, cows.
Hello.
Well, that easy bitty green was very far across there.
For much of my trip, I shared the roads with cars and trucks. Most of these roads were very quiet and small, but sometimes I had to navigate heavy traffic. Many times a day I would pull over when I saw that the oncoming vehicles from both directions, behind me and in front of me, were going to pass me at the same time. I loved seeing how the land changed before me, from the flat prairies of Kansas to the relentless rolling hills of Missouri, up to the verdant farm fields of Ohio and Indiana, and into the hills of West Virginia and Pennsylvania. I enjoyed the subtle but definite changes as I made slow but definitive progress each day. I loved seeing how people lived and enjoyed the many waves and hellos I got along the way. After one last hill, just after entering West Virginia, I made a turn and joined a network of trails created from abandoned railroad lines and canal paths. I had shared the road for over 1,500 miles, and suddenly I was riding on scenic bike paths which took me all the way to Washington, D.C. These paths included the Panhandle Trail, the Montour Trail, the Great Allegheny Passage, and the Chesapeake and Ohio Canal Path. And as I pedaled next to the Potomac River, I was immersed in the history of the United States. The Civil War and how it pulled us apart as a nation and then reunited us and brought us back together again. And even now, those lines of demarcation still show themselves. And after one last night of camping, I knew I was nearing my destination because I was sharing the path with a steady stream of walkers, runners, and bikers. We were all out enjoying a beautiful Sunday morning. And after I had arrived in Washington, D.C., and took a quick victory lap around the National Mall, I made my way to my hotel and took a very long nap. This trip was never about the destination, but about the accumulation of the small moments along the way. That's what defined my journey. It was about the places I'd been, the memories I had made, and the people I saw along the way. And besides, I had to rest up. This particular journey wasn't yet over.